Alright guys, here is my guitar lesson for One Way or Another by One Direction. This song is originally by Blondie and One Direction covered it to raise money for charity. Alright guys, let's get right into the chords. There's no capo. The chords we're going to be using are power chords, so they all end in a 5. So we have C5, B5, A5, F5, G5, E5, and D5. And I may throw in an A sharp 5 somewhere in that song, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, so you have the tabs in front of you for those chords. They'll also be in my description. And when I get to each chord, I will explain to you how to play that chord. Alright, let's get right into the verses, which will sound like this. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way, always next way. Yeah, I don't know the words, but I know the tune. Alright guys, so pretty cool stuff. We're using two bar chords for this verse. The C5 bar chord, power chords guys, because they're powerful. C5 and A5. The root for the A5 is the 5th string, the root for the C5 is the A string, 5th string, A string. Okay, so when we play this C5, we're going to have this finger on the 8th fret, 6th string, and these two on the 4th and 5th strings on the 10th fret. And we're going to mute the bottom 3 strings by having this part of our finger touch it very slightly. Alright, so it'll sound like this. Alright guys, make sure you're not pushing it down. Make sure you're just touching it slightly. So alright guys, we have the A5, which is 5th string, 5th fret, 6th string, and these two on the 7th string, 4th and 5th, 7th fret, 4th and 5th strings, yeah. Alright guys, and if you want, you can just play without your pinky and go like that, or like that, without your pinky. Alright, I use my pinky, I think it sounds better. Alright guys, the strumming pattern's going to be as follows. It's going to be down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 down. That muting thing you're hearing is after I go like that, like the, I lift my fingers off and go, right? So it can mute it. So it's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Then I go to the next one, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, so you got to make sure that you mix in those muted strokes. So it's down, down, it's muted, up, down, down, it's muted, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, guys. So that is how the verse is gonna go. Let me teach you guys a really cool, fancy way of playing the verse as well. Okay, which will sound like this. Alright, what I'm doing is I'm doing a little walk down, like so I'm walking down using the A sharp 5 and the B5, right? See, this is our C5, that's our B5, that's our A sharp 5, and that's our A5. So what I'm doing is I'm starting here, I'm going down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down. Alright guys, I'll admit that's hard, it's difficult. It's not hard for me sometimes. And so if you're a beginner, I would say skip it and skip to the easier things. If you're more advanced, I say work on it, work it out. I'll do it one more time for you guys so you have a better way of looking at it. Alright guys, if you're not a little more intermediate or advanced, I would say skip that. Do it the simple way of just going down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. Get the idea without doing that walk down. That walk down is for people who are more advanced. Alright guys, let's go on to the chorus, which is really simple guys. You're in luck, okay? That was the verse. The chorus is going to start off on the F5, which is just the 1st fret, and then the 3rd fret for these two. Right, just one strum. I will drive past your house, and if the lights are all down, I'll see who's around. gonna sound, alright? It's pretty simple. It's all just single down strums, alright? We start with the single down strum on F5, right? The F5, to the F to A5, well to the B5, drive to the A5, pass to the G5, you're to this E5. Just make sure you only get just get those first 3 strings in there, you know? Pass your house to F5 and to A5, F to B5, the lights, A5 to G5 are all to the E5 again. Just those first 2 strings to the E5. Alright guys, remember the same idea with power chords. And then the last line is I'll F5 C to the G5, so around to A5 to the D5, right? So A5, you just go down 1 on each. You go from these to these. 1, 2, 3. So it's like so here, same 5th string, 3rd and 4th strings round. So let me do that last line one more time. F5, I'll see who's around. You see that? We go from here, drop it down, and up like that. Alright guys, the chorus is pretty simple. One more time through it. I will drive past your house, and if the lights are all down, I'll see who is around. Guys, if you can master power chords, this song's a breeze. Power chords, though, are not the most common thing unless you're playing rock, so it may take some time to master those power chords, alright? Now we have the bridge. So the bridge, you guys, is pretty simple. Really, really simple bridge. You're just going to go back to the verse chords of C5, A5. Alright, and you're just going to go na 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 na. So you're just doing C5 down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up to the A5 down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Over and over again, guys. Again, it's C5, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up to A5 down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Over and over again, guys, you're gonna be doing that. Alright, guys? Now, that's pretty much the entire song except for the last verse goes up 1 key. So instead of starting in C5, we're gonna start in D5. Same thing we did before. Alright guys, you know, you do the same kind of walk down, but instead of using C5 to A5, we're going to be using D5 to B5. So it'll be like this. Same idea as we did before, same strumming pattern, you know, same the down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. But when instead of going C5 to A5, we're going to do D5 to B5. Again, the down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 down. Alright guys, over and over again. And again, the walk down for you advanced guys, it'll be like this, alright? Alright guys, I didn't play it perfectly right there, but that's the walk down. For those of you who are advanced, you'll understand it, what I'm talking about. Alright, just, you know, just walk down, if you're an advanced player, guys. If not, stick to the easier things because you don't want to, you know, pile on so much at a time. Alright guys, so rock on, and I hope this was helpful. If it wasn't helpful and you have any questions, you're confused about any part of the song, hit me up with a question and I will gladly answer, guys, alright?